Giving those a shimmy shimmy shake. Oh. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is C'Aira. For those of you who are new here, I welcome you, and if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Today is Sunday and I am in my kitchen because I'm getting ready to meal prep. So I only will be doing 2 meals this week as we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day off, and I just have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I am making these meals for myself, but I'm also making them for if he eats them. You know what? If he eats them. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie to you. So I have a couple things thawing out. So first off, I have some salmon thawing out. This is Atlantic salmon. It's boneless with color added, and it's good for grilling, baking, or broiling. I also have a pack of ground turkey out, which is better than using hamburger meat if you ask me. And I also have some rice cauliflower. I was over there getting some seasonings out. Let's see, I also have pulled some things out. So I have olive oil, I have teeny tiny potatoes, crushed red pepper flakes, Italian seasoning, parsley flakes. Even though it calls for fresh, I never use fresh. And then I have 1 lemon. I also have out some grape tomatoes. You can either use cherry or grape, it's totally up to you. And the rest of the stuff is stuff that is either like in the refrigerator or just, like I said, needs to finish thawing out. So I'll return to you guys when everything's finished thawing out, show you guys the 2 meals that I'm making, and go from there. Here are 2 quick and easy meal prep recipes that both feature garlic lemon butter. So the first recipe that I'm going to share with you guys is a salmon recipe where it is simply just made in 15 minutes. So some of the things that you're going to need for this is 1 cup of halved cherry or grape tomatoes, half of a small red onion minced, which is what you're seeing me do here. I am pouring 1 teaspoon of olive oil in and some salt and pepper in those, and just letting those marinate. Next, I'm going to go ahead and slice up 1 to 2 medium salmons. I'm going to cut them into 3/4, but I'm cutting mine into half, and I'm also taking the skin off. Taking the skin off is just going to help me so that I don't worry about overcooking it or not cooking it correctly. I just want to be able to taste the actual salmon fillet. So like I said, cutting it in half. What I am going to go in and do is season these up with some salt and pepper, and then I am going to put some olive oil in a pan and fry these up on the pan the healthier way. And so with that being said, my tomatoes are still marinating. I have some mini teeny potatoes on the table that I'm going to do some roasted potatoes with. With that being said, I do have some olive oil prepped up in a bowl, along with some Parmesan cheese, some parsley, Italian seasoning, and some salt and pepper to go on my potatoes. I am going to put these in the air fryer on 400 for 8 minutes the first go round. I'll gently take it out and shake it, and then I'll cook it another 8 to 10 minutes. Just make sure that they're all done and they start to have that brown look to them, and you don't have to worry about your potatoes burning in the air fryer. So of course, I love how it's quick and easy to use the air fryer for those potatoes. With the salmon, what I want to do is get ready to put those into our pan. You're just going to simply let those cook on both sides for roughly about 4 minutes. I did turn it every chance I could just to make sure it was all done, and then eventually I'm going to take those out, and I'm going to go ahead and get my meal prep containers ready. So these are just some simple containers that I got from Walmart or Kroger, but I definitely can link some down in the description box down below that are just like those ones. So you put your minced garlic in, and you put some other necessities into your pan, which is just simply half a cup of chicken broth, half a stick of butter, and then 1 tablespoon of the hot sauce, which is optional because you really can't taste it. So I will say that it is still great that you add that in. Like I said, it is optional. You're also going to go in and add half of that lemon juice, like basically half of a lemon. So I just use regular juice. And then I'm also adding in some parsley, or you can do cilantro, it's totally up to you. And then you also go in with those crushed red chili pepper flakes, which is optional as well. If you want to do some slices of lemon, you can do that too as a garnish for your salmon. So once this kind of has like a little bit of a glaze to it, I'm going to take it over and put it in my meal prep containers. I'm taking and putting the butter, like the garlic lemon butter sauce on top of it, just to kind of give it some type of flavor on top. As you guys can see here, you'll just let it caramelize a little bit, and like I said, put it into your meal prep containers. That is when I'm going to go ahead and add in the cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. It's totally up to you. I use grape tomatoes that were just sliced in half and marinated in that olive oil, and the red onion minced that was chopped up. I'm just putting that on the other side. So I do plan on adding one more thing to these meal preps here, but I did go ahead and do 2 salmon, and I'm going to get ready to do 2 of the garlic butter chicken meatballs. So you can use 1 pound of ground turkey, or you can use 1 pound of the ground chicken. I am using the ground turkey, so just 1 pound of that. I'm also adding in half a cup of shredded cheese. You can use provolone, you can use American cheese. I mean, it's totally up to you what you want to use, but I added provolone. I also added in some minced garlic, as well as some adobo, and then I also added in 1 teaspoon of the Italian seasoning, and basically half a juice of the lemon squeezed. So what you want to do is go ahead and just mix this up really good. So I'm going in also and adding in 1 tablespoon of hot sauce to this mix. I will say you cannot taste it in these meatballs, but you definitely can taste it when you make your glaze for this. So I'm going in with the gloves, mixing it up really well. I got my cauliflower in the microwave on 4 minutes. What you're going to do is go in and take 2 tablespoons of the butter, let that melt, add in your meatballs that you rolled up, and you're just going to let these cook for about 8 to 10 minutes until they are fully brown and cooked. And then you're just going to set these to the side. Once we set them to the side, that's when we know it's going to be time to make that glaze. With the glaze, it's basically the same thing as the meal prep salmon garlic lemon butter sauce that we made. It's just 1 or 2 items that are not in this. So I am going to go in and do some butter, as well as some salt and pepper, some of those red crushed chili pepper flakes, some parsley, and then of course hot sauce and some lemon juice. This is just simply something that could be done really, really quickly. Like I said, these both are 15-minute meal preps, as well as both having that garlic butter sauce to both of them. I will say with this recipe, do not add in hot sauce to this unless you are okay with hot stuff, because when I did add in hot sauce with the actual glaze that you see right here, I definitely could taste it, and whew, boy, I needed some water. So I really do like the fact that I'm able to meal prep up a lot of different things, and that I'm stepping outside of the box and trying a bunch of new things. These little meatballs were really, really good. I just simply tossed them around in the pan to get that glaze on each and every single one of them. Now what I'm going to do is just let those sizzle for a little bit, get ready to go in and add those into our meal prep containers. I hope that you all have enjoyed watching this video, and if you have, be sure to comment down below what other type of meal prep videos you would like to see from me that you would like to try, as well as giving this video a thumbs up, and just consider hitting the subscription button down below.